Oh, Lonnie the theater lady, it's good to have you here.
Oh,
Rock us to Cambodia.
I'm happy to be here. Yeah, Cambodian rock band at the City Theater, and I had no idea what to expect. Just from the title, what would you have expected?
Rock and roll performed by Cambodians or in the style of Cambodian culture. And
Right.
I saw a preview of this at the City Theater's bash party a couple of weeks ago, and they
Oh,
sounded
right.
great.
Oh,
So we
yeah.
got a little sample of the music, but I really didn't get a sense of maybe the plot and what it was about. But
Well, I was amazed at how much substance there was to this. I thought it was
well, what were you expecting going in?
a rock band, and that's it. And I got it.
Yeah.
That was a big part of it. However, there was so much more to it. This is a really smartly written play by Lauren Yee, directed by Marty Lyons, and this whole show was so intriguing, and little pieces of the puzzle falling together bit by bit by bit that just spun such an interesting tale. And it was fiction, but based on, believe it or not, the horrible the horrible events when the Khmer Rouge took over in Cambodia and had the horrible genocide that killed over 2 million Cambodians. So there was so much in this to absorb. It, at times it's strange to describe it because sometimes it was really hilarious, which sounds, how could that be funny? But there were parts that were leading up to when the Khmer Rouge took over, and it was sometimes horrifying. It was a wonderful look at a father and daughter's relationship. It gave a lot of historical information, and the most of the cast members played two roles. They kind of doubled as the Cambodian rock band, which the music, you said you heard it. How would you have a description for it? I kind of have one, but
It's what I would describe as like rock,
yeah.
more like modern rock. But did the music tell the story like it would in a
No,
typical musical?
no, it really didn't. So I even hesitate to call this a musical, even though there was a lot of music in it.
Maybe a play that just happens to have music in it. The music is maybe a
Well,
backdrop.
yeah, what it is, okay. Albert Park is the narrator, and he starts out the show, and he's there the whole time on stage, and he says to us in the beginning that he will reveal soon enough his role in this story. And he says, "Are you confused yet?" And I thought, uh-oh, is this going to be confusing?
There's going to be a quiz at the end.
Yeah, but it really wasn't. So it started out in 2008 or so, and a young American born Cambodian girl is in Cambodia as an attorney working on a prosecution of a war criminal from the time of the Khmer Rouge.
Okay.
Her father, who is full Cambodian, comes over to try and convince her to come back to Massachusetts with him and not pursue this legal case. And that's all I'm going to say about the plot, and that's all I'm going to say about anything else that happens, because that's when the intrigue comes in. So the father in the 70s was a part of this rock band in Cambodia, and that's why we kept switching back from the 70s to 2008 to the so
Got it.
and with the same characters playing two different roles, it wasn't confusing because you could clearly tell the time difference. So the father, Chum, played by Greg Watanabe, really impressed me with his acting because he played a middle-aged man and he played a teenage rocker, and he did both really convincingly.
I think there's a lot of middle-aged men out there that are playing teenage rockers still.
I know one. You do too.
I know a couple.
Yeah. And the daughter, Neri, also played Sophia in the rock band. So Neri, played by Aja Wiltshire, was really had a great chance to showcase her wonderful acting. But then, as Sophia, in the rock band, she was amazing. She had this powerhouse of a really strong rocker voice that I really enjoyed the music. I would call it psychedelic surf rock.
Cool.
I actually saw that description somewhere.
I wonder
didn't
if
name
there's
it.
an album available. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, it's based on the music of dengue fever.
Okay, so it was pre-existing music?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So that was kind of interesting too. And the other actor that I wanted to mention had like 3 or 4 different roles. Again, I don't want to tell you what the roles are because that gives away the story.
Good call.
But yeah, Christopher Thomas Powell. And I found his performance to be very strong also. I would recommend this. It's something like I really have never seen anything before. To treat such a horrible subject with such respect and gravity in the same play that has this music that is just so high energy and upbeat. There are a couple sad tunes, but you know, and the combination of that, it was just a remarkable event. I really enjoyed it, and if you're not into My Fair Lady, that kind of stuff, you'll love this. You know, it's I think this will in time actually become a classic, like a modern classic. That's how well written it was.
A classic in our midst right now, and
Yeah.
through October 6th.
I think it's the 8th.
Oh,
isn't
I'm
it?
sorry. 8.
Or did I read it wrong?
That's a 6 on that program there.
Oh, it is. I read it wrong.
October 6th at
Thank
City
you.
Theater in the South Side. Cambodian rock band. Rock on.